Good morning. I'm Cindy. We're from Group One. We're gonna present about PT Indofood Sukses Makmur Jaya. This group contains Arkano Riksan, Paulus, Hendra, and Sandika. So this is the company history. PT Indofood Sukses Makmur TBK, which was incorporated at SPT Pangan Jaya in Tikusuma in 1990, has various businesses that have been operational since the early 1980. In the year 1990, incorporated as PT Panganjaya Inti Kusuma entered the snack food business to the joint venture, or we can call it GV, with Frito-Lay Netherlands holding BV and affiliate of PepsiCo Inc. In the year 1994, renamed PT Indofood Sukses Makmur and listed on the IDX. And in 1995, commenced backward integration with an acquisition of Bagasari flour mill. And in the next 2 years, expand its business integration by acquiring a group of companies involved in plantations, agribusiness, and distributions. And then in 2005, enter the shipping business through the acquisition of PT Pelayaran Tahta Bahtera. And 2 years after, list the agribusiness group Indofood Agri Resources Ltd on Singapore Stock Exchange, or we can call it SGX. The agribusiness group expand its plantation holding by acquiring PP London, Sumatera, Indonesia, TBK, then IDX list plantation company. So in 2008, the agribusiness group ventured into sugar business by acquiring PT Laju Perdana Indah. The consumer branded product, or we can call it CBP group, entered the dairy business by acquiring PT Indolacto, one of the leading dairy producer in Indonesia. And in the next 2 years, list the CBP group, PT Indofood, CBP Sukses Makmur TBK on the IDX. And the next year, listed PT Salim Infomas Pratama TBK, a subsidiary of the agribusiness group on the IDX. In the next 5 years, the CBP groups entered the beverage business. The agribusiness group expand its sugar business to Brazil and Philippines through the equity investment in Compañía Minera de Ecuador e Alcohol Participações, or we can call it CMAA, and Roxas Holdings CNC, or we can call it Roxas. In the next years, the CBB group expand its beverage business by entering the packaged water business with the acquisition of packaged water assets, including the Club brand. In the next 4 years, in 2008, the CBB group acquired full ownership of the beverage and culinary products subsidiaries. In addition, the commencement of national product distribution of paper disappears business. This is the vision of Indofood is a total food solution company. And mission is the first to provide sustainable solution for food needs. Second one, to continuously improve our people, process, and technologies. The third, to contribute to the welfare and society and environment in a sustainable manner. The fourth is to continuously improve stakeholders' values. The strategy. The first section is understanding strategies. Strategies very important to determine the success of the organization, like PT Indofood. So this is the reason why learning strategies become very useful and promising. Some of the main characteristics of this strategy are: first is goal-directed action is an activity that shows what the organization wants and how to implement it. And the second, consider all interests like resources and capabilities, and then pay attention to opportunities and challenges. The second strategy is marketing strategy. Formulating marketing strategy means implementing on 3 steps procedure systematically, starting from market segmentation strategy, a strategy to determine the target market, and a market positioning strategy, These three strategies are the key marketing management. Those are first, marketing segmentation, strategy market segmentation, and the second one is determination of target market strategies, and the third one is strategy of determining target market determination of market positions. The third strategy is the concept of marketing. We can call it a marketing mix. The marketing mix consists of four groups in variable called 4P for product, price, place, and promotion reviews carried about PT Indofood. Sukses makmur TBK towards Indomie. The fourth strategy is market positioning strategy. PT Indofood managed to instill the minds of customer, namely Indomie is an Indonesian idol with a taste of archipelago from various regions. So that according to the tagline, Indomie seleraku. Next is culture. This is the explanation about culture is an explanation of employee perceptions of the applied to work culture, namely first, discipline work culture. Company employees agree that the company implemented work culture discipline. One of them, the company requires employees to come on time at the office every day. This is a positive thing that must be done with full responsibility, so that culture of discipline can be accepted by employee. So the B section is unity work culture. Employees of the company as a whole showed agreeable answer. Employees agree because the company provides a chance of work or work shift accordingly with the work schedule. Every employee is required to cooperate with each other. So in the C sections is respect work culture. Company employees strongly agree if the company has implemented a culture respect work. One of them is the company giving awards to employee who excel, require employee to be able to maintain an attitude as well in communicating using language that reflects respect. So the D section is work culture of integrity. Company employees strongly agree if the company has implemented culture work integrity. So employees are agree because the company provides its rules positive, and employees, amongst others, employees are required to be honest, responsible for working, as well as doing work in accordance with company's regulation. In the E section is excellent work culture. Company employees strongly agree if the company has implemented culture excellent work. The employee agreed because the company demanded that job be occupied, gives rise to challenge. Employees are required to rarely create mistakes in work and are required to continue learn and develop self. Then an innovative work culture in F sections. In section F, company employees agree if the company has implemented a work culture innovative. So employees also agree because the company provides opportunities to employees to develop themselves to training programs, giving freedom for employees and carrying out their duties, as well as giving opportunity to employees to come up with an ideas. So the value is with the discipline as the basis of our way of life, we conduct our business with the integrity. We treat our stakeholder with respect, and together we need to strive for excellence and continuous innovation. So the next page will be read by Paulus.
Law and regulation. So the law and regulation, we have the 5, which is the freedom of association. Is means that to participate in any labor unions of their choice. So they engage the works unions in open dialogues and collective bargains to establish collective labor agreements. So to spread the labor grievance mechanism through the management channel is also available to all employees. And second is equal opportunities. So in the food respect to diversity and equal opportunities at the workplace. So in the food make the equal and fair career development and all employees, regardless of the race, religion, gender, of any other individual characters. So to the requirement of the employees that we have to innovate, make the evaluation to solely based on skills and experience and capability. And the three, no chill and forced labor. So in the food, make the laws and regulation, and then do not engage in the chill labor or forced labor. So the hiring the employee um, below the legal employee age of 18. Next. And then employee welfare. So the Indofood make the fulfilling national and local regulations so the employees enjoy the health care service and benefits, including the medical clinics in most operating units, which is the employee have the facilities, and then the female employees are given the 3 months of paid maternity leave. So the female um, have to pregnant can take the 3 months. And then we also provide opportunities to our employees to go on extend leaves for religious or pilgrimage, such allowing Muslim to employees to complete their Hajj. Children of employees can also apply for companies scholarship that can potentially sponsor their entire education from elementary school to university. And the last, the work and estate living. Under its work and estate living programs, our agrobusiness group provides a range of free service and facility offer defense living on it. So employee um, the employee can get the facilities, and it's not about the education but all of the the living on this estates, which is the children, which is the education sport facility, um, and like sanitation and so on. Next. Policy, standard, and regulation. So in the food, have to protect the environment is reflect in it is in environment policy. So under this policy, the company and its subsidiary strive to develop and maintain the management system as well as provide research in enabling to as to relevant rules and regulation related to environment management. And the second, prevent measure against pollution, covering water, air, and soil pollution through continuous assessment and improvement of environment practice, taking into consider the development regulation and positive outcomes in conservation of resource. And three, conduct effective and efficient use of energy and natural resource, and and then conserve water and protect biodiversity, including reducing waste and recycle and recovery of the principle of the protect of principle of the biodiversity, and then increase employees awareness and competency in environment management. Next. So the company structure, which is the subsidiary, and so the Innofood have the have the have the four, which is Indo Agri, Indofood CB, SIM, PT Salim Infos Pratama Tbk, and Lansum. So the company structures, which is the subsidiary of the Indofood. Next. So the business process of the model of Indofood Success Makmur, which is the key partner, which is Bogasari Agribusiness Distribution, China Minshong Food Corporation Limited Packaging, and then the key activities is production, marketing, and producing on. And the value provision is dairy product, food, seasoning, snack food, edible oil and fats, flour, and pasta. So the customer relation is advertisement to customer and call center. And then customer segmentation, which is the retail market, traditional market, and convenience store. And then channel is large scale distribution and manual distribution center. And their resources is flour, distribution, packaging, and agribusiness. Next. So the RACI matrix, the process of the product marketing producing on, which is RA responsibly and and then customer relationship, which is the I forgot. And then research RA, segmentation RA, and the advertisement to customer call center RA, and customer relationship. And Bugasari agribusiness distribution packaging RA. Aduh, udah lama. Raci matrix. Tunggu.
Kenapa sih lu?
Hah?
Kenapa sih?
Terus bisa di-cut nggak?
Bisa. Baca ini.
RA apa ya?
Baca ini aja nih. Yang kayak gini aja. Itu lu tau singkatan-singkatannya nggak sih lu?
Lupa tadi apa ya? Response. Aduh.
Kalau nggak gini aja ul.
Udah.
Udah.
Ini bisa di-cut kan?
Bisa.
Responsible, accountable, consult, informed.
Okay. So the RACI matrix of the Indofood for the steps is versus the product marketing producing on, which is the activity is response sama accountable, and the customer relationship is consult, and then resources is respond, and then a segmentation is respond and accountable. So the second is advertisement to customer and call centers, which is response and accountable, and then the customer relationship, which is the consultant and information, and then accountable and segmentation is consultant and information, and the last is Bogasari agribusiness distribution and packaging, which is the respond and accountable, and then the customer relationship is, which is the constant source is response and accountable, and the last is segmentation, which is same, and to put the ratio matrix. Next.
So the next page will be read by Hendra Setiawan.
And
Di-unmute dulu, di-unmute dulu.
Oh iya kan, sorry. Sistem arsitektur modul 1 financial accounting, controlling, investment, management, treasury, enterprise controlling. System arsitektur modul 2 logistic execution, sales and distribution, material management, maintenance, and so on. System arsitektur modul 3 human research, personal management, personal time management, payroll, training and event management, organization management, travel management. Next. Paulus.
fast and slave analysis.
Lu dulu, Hen. Paulus sama gue udah banyak, Hen.
Oke, kan. Fast or slave analysis. Political, economy, social, and technology. Political, governor policy regarding food trade and industry. B. Economy. Product sales are targeted at 3 market segment, namely upper, middle, and lower segment. C. Social. Product marketing of PT Indofood Sukses Makmur TBK to public trade retail. Retail as many 150 retail outlet in Indonesia and through the mass media or advertisement. D. Teknologi. All product of PT Indofood Sukses Makmur TBK and product packing process with high technology. Next. SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is from an analysis in company management that systematically help in building a strong plan to reach goal in short term or even in long term. Strength. These are the strength of PT Indofood Sukses Makmur TBK. 1. Expertise in promotion in Indonesia proffers. 2. Low cost production. 3. Wide distribution range. 4. Have one group manage their product distribution. 5. Their speed on reaching the consumer and so on. Next. B. Weakness are the weakness of PT Indofood Sukses Makmur TBK. 1. They have too much brand in this category. 2. There are too many flavor created. 3. Market have yet to be company fulfilled. 4. Their products are still using artificial flavoring. 5. High market cost. 6. Their ingredients are not overseas. Next. C. Opportunities. These are opportunities of PT Indofood Sukses Makmur Tbk. 1. Their market keep growing. 2. The market segment is not too significant because their product keep to adjusting are of their consumer. 3. Using a business in order to grow their market share via internet. 4. Expanding overseas. 5. Joining with companies that have similar product. 6. Doing diversification toward other product. Next. D. These are traits of PT Indofood Sukses Makmur Tbk. 1. Take competition down by competitor in terms of advertising and innovation. 2. Those not focus on one type of product. 3. Always facing new competitor with the same type of product. 4. There are 5. The possibility of anti-MSG and other hazardous substances. Next.
Business process continuity plan. So we are put the two department, which is the production and sales. And so the production risk type is control and risk loss control, which is the product cannot produce or loss product. And then likelihood is stable, which is the production can get stable for the product. And then impact is measure, which is the product make the measure of the production of the company. And then impact explanation, which is the add stock. We add the stock for the loss control. And then risk strategy type, which is the accept. And then having control, yes. And then evidence, we make the Indofood report. And then how to get good together provider is which is the annual report. And then evidence provider is which is the production. And control type which is the correctly. And then control and first producer is which is the to check the stock product. And then the PIC is production. Next. And the last is sales, which is the risk type is control, and the risk is loss, and likelihood is stable, and then impact rare. And then impact explanation is product. Sales, and then risk strategy type is accept, and then having control is yes, and evidence sales report and how to get their provider there is web. Evidence evidence provider is sales, and control type is which is the correctly, and then the PIC is sales. Okay. Kan yang bilang
Closing kan?
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. This is from Group 1. We are presenting about PT Indofood Sukses Makmur Jawa. Thank you for hearing. Good morning, ma'am. Dah. Udah. Terus ngecek recordingnya di mana lo?
Hah?
Ngecek recordingnya di mana?
Nggak tahu lah. Kayaknya di email.
Di Google Drive ya?
Udah dimatikan? Iya.
Coba gue matiin ya.
Emang bisa dipotong?
Nih gue stop nih.